If you want to grow a coaching or membership-based business, something that generates a lot of recurring revenue for you, this is the exact strategy that I would use to start, grow, and scale that type of business. So recurring revenue is essential for business owners. You need to have some sort of baseline, some stable revenue source that comes in every week or every month, no matter what, so that you always know that you're going to make at least that much minimum, and then anything on top of that is just icing on the cake. Without that baseline level of revenue, it leads to a lot of desperation, and you're doing things that you don't really want to do, but you just think you have to do it just to get clients and stuff. So I really recommend having a recurring revenue based business. And the way that I think about this is not just how to generate recurring revenue, but also how to make this sort of business model scalable and sustainable. Because I believe that the key to a peaceful business, a business that doesn't stress you out and burn you out, is it has to be simple, it has to be sustainable, you have to be able to do it for the long run, and it has to be profitable also. So how I would do this is think about your recurring revenue as weekly deliverables, okay? So if you have a membership site or an ongoing coaching program or something that you're delivering to your clients, you're going to have certain deliverables, things that you give to your clients on a weekly or maybe monthly basis, but there's something that they are paying for, right? So the way you could do it is every single week you deliver some sort of resource to your client. That could be a group coaching call, it could be a masterclass training, it could be an audio, it could be a template, a cheat sheet, a newsletter, whatever it is. It's just something that you deliver to your clients on a regular basis, and they pay you on an ongoing basis for those resources and for your help with whatever problem you're helping them solve. So you're using that to generate your recurring revenue. But the cool thing about doing it this way is those weekly deliverables can also be packaged into other products. For example, like you could take a bundle of masterclass trainings or whatever that you've delivered to your clients, you could bundle those and organize those into like an online course or something. So that becomes a separate product in your product suite, but you didn't have to create a brand new product from scratch. You already had the content because the content was in the vault that you provide to your clients. So your clients are getting all this content because they're paying you on a monthly or weekly basis for it. And for the people who have not become clients yet, not become customers of your membership or your subscription, those people, you can sell the little pieces of the product, right? So you can bundle things together and those become separate products. I call these satellite products. So you have your core offer, that's your main recurring revenue program, that's your coaching program, that's your membership or subscription that people pay you on an ongoing basis. Inside of this, you're creating little resources, right? Lots of little things that you're creating for your clients. Each one of these things is an asset that you can then repurpose later. So you can splinter these off. That's why I call this the Splinter Scaling Method. So you have your core offer and then you splinter off little satellite products, and then those can be used to not only generate revenue, but also funnel people into the core offer. Like someone might not join your coaching program right away. They might want to buy a smaller product from you first, and that might be what gets people over the edge into your main offer. So the reason this is the most efficient and best way to do this, in my humble opinion, is because you're really only creating one thing. You're creating one program, one ongoing program where you're delivering something to your clients and customers on a regular basis. That could be weekly, monthly, and all the other products, all the other things that you're creating in your business come from the one thing. So the only thing you really need to think about here is, what do my clients and customers need every single week or every month? What do I need to create for them? So you're creating for them first. You're creating for the people who are subscribed to your program, and you're creating on a regular cadence or schedule. Then as you create more and more of these resources, you will start to get ideas for how you can splinter some of those off into other products. So this is a really cool business model, I think, because you can make a pretty good income from just 100 clients. You don't have to focus on scaling. You can just focus on serving 100 people at a high level. And those people pay you maybe a few $100 a month for access to your ongoing training and resources and coaching. And then for the people that don't subscribe, you can still splinter off these resources and create other products to sell to those people. Now, just a few pointers, some things to keep in mind. You need to know your numbers when it comes to this type of business. You need to know, first of all, what's your freedom number? How much income do you need to generate on a monthly basis to live the lifestyle that you want to live? Let's say it's $30,000 a month. So what you want to do is you want to reverse engineer that. What I like to do is I like to divide that number by 100, because I want a business where I can just serve 100 people per year and I can achieve my freedom number with just that amount of people. So if you want $30,000 a month from 100 clients a year, you need those clients paying you about $300 a month. Now, you might not start there. You might gradually work your way up until you hit that point, but you need to have this in mind at least. Also, you need to consider churn. Okay, so people are subscribing to something, they're going to cancel. Some people are going to cancel. That's just part of that type of business. So you have to know, like, okay, what percentage of people are canceling every month? Let's say you have 100 people in there and your churn rate is 5%. That means 5 people are canceling every month. That means to maintain your income at that $30,000 a month level, you have to replace those 5 clients who canceled. So you have to get 5 new clients every month to maintain your income level. You also have to know your cost per lead or your cost per acquisition. How much is it costing you if you're running paid ads, or how much is it costing you in time and energy to acquire one client or customer? That's an important thing to know. You have to know your lifetime value of a client. On average, how much is someone spending with you, and your cost to acquire a customer. When you know these numbers, it gives you a lot of control over how you scale your business, because you can start to use money instead of time and energy to scale your business. That's when you can really start to experience a lot more freedom in your business. So I want to give you a very powerful strategy. It's simple, but very powerful. I've used this successfully in the past to scale businesses to multiple 6 figures in sales in a very short period of time. Let me just give you kind of like a more specific example so this is more tangible. Let's say you have this core offer, it's $300 a month or whatever, and you have a satellite product that you build out of that you pull resources out of the core offer, you turn that into a satellite product. Let's say that's a $500 course or something. Okay. Now, the goal of these satellite products is not necessarily to make profit. It can be, but one way to use these, a very smart, wise way to use these, in my opinion, is use them to cover your advertising costs. So if you have a $500 course, instead of thinking of that as profit or money in your pocket, think of that as your advertising spend. So for every customer of that $500 course, you reinvest that money back into advertising. And the goal here is just to break even. If you have to spend $500 in ads to get one $500 customer, that's okay, because you're getting customers and leads for free, essentially, because the cost of that product is covering the ad costs. Then some of those customers are going to upgrade into your core offer, right? A certain percentage of them are. So if you know your numbers, you can figure out how to scale your business with purely paid advertising. So you don't have to be out there on social media hustling like a crazy person. You can just use your money instead of your time. So the way I like to think of it is like the core offer, that's your profit. That's what you get to take home. That's your money. The money you make from these other products, that's not your money. That's just your ad spend. That's what you reinvest into advertising to get more people into your core offer. So you could simply have these little satellite products out there running ads to those products, or running ads to sales funnels that sell these products for you. That covers all your advertising costs. So you're getting this steady flow of leads and customers coming into your business, and then you upsell a certain percentage of those people into your core offer. So you can keep your core offer maxed out at 100 people forever if you want, or you could grow it beyond 100 people. You could scale it if you want using this method. But this just gives you a lot of control over your destiny in business. You know, you're not leaving it up to the social media algorithms. It's not up to luck or chance. This is how you can scale a business in a predictable way, and also create a lot of peace of mind for yourself because you're focusing on recurring revenue. Hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.